What's good, man? Welcome back to Joe Rich Chasing Stocks. We spilling all the info that they don't want you to know. And I'm sorry I haven't been posting as much in the recent weeks, man. But we back with more free game on the stock market and to teach you how you can make some money easily from the pressable button on the phone in the stock market. You dig what I'm saying? Now, today I'm not going to be keeping y'all for too long. I just want to give y'all some of my favorite plays in the stock market for this week, give y'all some things to be on the lookout for, fundamental and tech analysis, and show y'all how I made 10K in one trading week last week, man. You did. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, first things first, man, as y'all know, we are in a very news-driven market, man, and some crazy news was driving a specific stock last week, man, which was ticker symbol TSLA. This is Tesla, man. And what drove this was Elon Musk and Trump getting into a big feud over changes that Trump was getting made to this certain bill that had a lot to do with Elon Musk's perspective, his power and authority with the Doge and the government, and also his electronic vehicles, man. So keeping this in mind, if we go look at Tesla, man, Tesla had a $50 down day, I believe, man, going from 320 to hitting lows of 275, man, which was old support, and a key level that I had is a dip buy area, which we'll get into in a second, man. So I'm just showing y'all this to give y'all a little perspective on the power that options trading has, man. Everybody who is in put options, which is essentially saying that a chosen stock or entity that you're trading is going to go below a certain strike price or your entry after you buy your options contract. So let's say I would play put options on Tesla on this day, man. The options contracts moved up in value by 15,000%. I don't think y'all are hearing me. Let me say that one more time. 15,000% off of a $50 move in the stock market. Now, everybody who is just holding shares of it, yeah, they shares move down a little bit. And I would say average into buying in on the dip on Tesla because it's still a strong stock, no matter how the news moves it momentarily. You understand what I'm saying? But in options terms, in the short term aspect, people are turning $100 into 15K just like that. 15,000% is $1,000 into 150 racks. You understand what I'm saying? So when we're in a news-driven market like this, it's essential and very important to make sure you are paying attention to the news, paying attention to the fundamentals, having your alerts on people like Donald Trump, people like Elon Musk, people like, I don't even think Warren Buffett has an X, but these people you want to have on y'all social media platforms and have their alerts on so y'all be the first to know when something is happening and when certain things get to spicing up a certain movement in the market. You understand what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, man, Tesla is on the radar for one of my favorite plays of the week, to go down here and grab this lower end of liquidity, which was old minus support and got confirmed as new support on Thursday of last week, man. You see it ran down. This wick indicates that it ran down to 273, man, and the buyers brought it up. That's why that wick isn't a part of that body, man. It had a low selling volume down here, which means that the buyers brought it right back up soon as it hit that price. So if we can especially put pressure on this 271, man, I'm looking at Tesla puts, and for Tesla to keep moving down. Now, let's say we come down here, retest it, and start wicking like we did here, man, and start confirming the support even more. Support is just the stock price that the stock keeps running down to, but it holds every time it gets right there, man. So you can think of support as the floor of the stock. You understand what I'm saying? So if we hit this floor right here, this little base, and we start making more wicks, I will look at it in more of a bullish sense, especially if their beef, Elon and Trump's beef, can cool down a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? Now, before we get into my favorite setups for the week, man, and I show y'all how y'all gonna be able to make some money in the stock market this week, I want to show y'all how me in the Discord bankroll last week. You understand what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody, even my pops, man. He done turned $350 into 2.1K in the span of 2 trading weeks, man. This is 5 business days. You understand what I'm saying? And I think the market was closed on Monday of the week before last week, man. So just to put it in perspective, this is why I be telling y'all, make sure y'all is paying attention. I'm not just sitting here talking for the sake to be talking. You feel what I'm saying? Like, trading options is one of the best vehicles for financial growth exponentially. You understand what I'm saying? Like, buying and holding shares of stocks is cool. Don't get me wrong. I buy and hold shares for long terms and dip buys. You understand what I'm saying? But when you can make money off stocks going in whichever direction they go, why wouldn't you? You understand what I'm saying? So let's keep going, man. Y'all see everybody in the chat has been bankrolling, man. 76% gains. But I want to show y'all how I had called out a 350% gain swing overnight on ticker symbol HIMS, man. Okay, here we go. HIMS 275%, but then it moved up even more after I dropped that. This was my NVIDIA signal swing, man. So y'all can see the Discord is eating. And if y'all is interested in joining the Discord, man, just hit the link in the description. It's only $40 for the first month, man, and it comes with a 2-day free trial. You understand what I'm saying? And as y'all can see, y'all gonna make y'all bread back easy like cake work. This is trying to see. Okay, I guess I didn't post a screenshot of the specific HIMS play, but I'm gonna show y'all how we ate on that, man. If I go to trading view and go to HIMS of last week, I signaled it on so wham bam, I said swinging HIMS calls on 6/2. So what was 6/2? The second, that was Monday of last week, man. And this is why I swung it. If we turn this on the hourly time frame, y'all see how I was just saying Tesla was forming a base. The week before that, man, I seen Thursday and Friday, I seen that we was trying to hold a base right there. So I said, okay, if HIMS tries to hold this zone of liquidity and turn it to a new support slash base, a new floor to think about it, the easy way, man, I'll enter calls when it comes down here. So what happened, man? Boom. This was Friday. Am I tweaking? Okay, the second. All right, yeah. So boom. So here we go, man. I said, okay, it held support nice. It ran up. Now, there's a minor resistance that we have on the hourly. We came down and almost tapped that zone of liquidity right here. If I put a line right here, you can see we had a couple wicks off of that. Now, as I was looking on this on a 15-minute time frame intraday, I said, okay, let's go to Monday. I said it's holding pre-market support good, and it wicked off of there, gave the confirmation. My cons moved up like 25 to 35% from my entry, but as y'all can see, it ended the day down a little bit, man, down below my entry a little bit. But I said, okay, it's still holding support, and if we look at the higher time frames, we are not bearish on this. So I said, okay, we're respecting the daily EMAs, which is the exponential moving averages, and we could have a pop up back to test this higher end of liquidity. Liquidity means that there are orders stacked up here, man. There are people with buy and sell orders stacked up here, man, for people looking to play calls on the breakout and people that are looking to lock in profits on their contracts that they're already in, man. And as y'all can see, we did exactly that. We went up here to pull this liquidity on Tuesday, man, and it moved good off of some good news that they had. I sold at this pop-up right here for 350% gains, and that is when I signaled to the Discord my sell. And as y'all can see, green lines on everybody's chart that day, man. We took some of S-Bucks and IWM in the chat also, man. So that's how that's partly the reason I was able to make 10K last week, man. We not going to go over all the plays, but I do want to put some of my favorite plays of the week on y'all's radar, man. So boom, we have S-Bucks. And if I hide my drawings right quick, we had this diagonal trend line that was acting as support, man. And then the fourth touch of it, and then on the fourth touch of it, we finally started breaking this little horizontal resistance, and we're approaching a key psychological level of an even $90, man. And as y'all can see, if this thing pops above $90, we're at least going to $93 is minor liquidity zones, and it's a major $95 to $96. You understand what I'm saying? Where we had multiple reactions off of this area before, and we have a gap to fill at $97. So if this thing can keep going, you can trust me. I am going to play call options past $90 on this one, man. Wait for a good entry. What else do I like? Also like hymns for the reason that I just said again, man. We are forming a great base right here. If we can pop back above this $58 level with a momentum, or retrace it back down to here to give us an even better entry at $52, man, I will look to enter calls right there with a tight stop out under 49.20, man. So that's Tesla to keep on y'all radar. That's hymns. S-Bucks. And what else did I like? Oh, I love Oklo. I love Oklo on a break and retest. If I do this line right here, man, well, I already got my drawings up, but y'all see we had a key level right here. We sold off heavy from it one time, which means the sellers, a lot of sellers was stacked up here. Now we retested the EMA, popped back up, then we was in a downtrend, man. Since we've been back on this uptrend, right, we just had a little cool down. Now, if we can hold this and turn this to a new base, again, a Tesla type of situation, or was that, no, excuse me, a S-Bucks type of situation, man, excuse me. Now, if we can retest this new support, hold that, I'm in calls. Now, if we wind up breaking down, want to come down and fill the gaps, man, and wind up starting a downtrend, I will not be forcing this play. I don't like puts on it, honestly, because the momentum has just been too bullish. So I'll probably give it a little bit to give the bearish confirmation. Or above 51.5, man, I'm in calls and targeting this top side liquidity right above $58, man. So y'all know how to make some money this week. Y'all know exactly what we did, how to make some money last week. You feel me? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and keep yapping in for the free game, man. You did.